Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Enigmatica 6. Expert, how are you guys doing today? How's life? Would you like some beer? No? Okay. Since we have defeated the Guardian of Gaia, I have upgraded my sash, and we don't need the pneumatic craft armor anymore, because I can walk faster. Also yes, I got the Ring of Odin. And no, I did not manage to get the Containment. I also changed my armor to the one from Eidolon, and well, I remember this used to be cheaper before the update. Anyways, after the update, it's also not that horrifying. So what is the plan for today? Well, the plan is, I want to get the Flugel Tiara so that I can have creative flight. It's not a terrifying recipe, it's just that we have to upgrade our altar to a celestial altar, which is also not that bad. I mean, technically speaking, we have all the ingredients. However, before doing that, we need to work a teeny tiny bit on our infrastructure. Because otherwise this is going to be very painful. One of our main problems over here is generating source. For the moment we are feeding this guy berries and he's generating a source, but unfortunately it's not fast enough. And as we get to the higher tier recipes, the cost of source increases dramatically. So for the moment I'm basically cheating like this, and we are getting aura from our farm over there, but this is not good because it's too far away. But over here we have a mob farm which is killing stonelings and giving us resources. It's not killing them at the moment because we're out of ammo. So I think here's what we can do. We can put one of these transfer nodes, put it on import, drop a barrel, and hopefully you're going to get the ammo? Yes. Good. This thing is incredibly loud, so I turned it up for a second, but what we can do is that we can have a Vitalik source link next to it, like so, and a relay on top, and essentially every time that one of them gets killed, we're going to get source. We can have additional jars over here, a depositor source relay, and we just link it to our source link, like so. So now if I turn the farm on, we should get some source. If they spawn, yes. Perfect. So it's not a great solution, but it does give us a consistent supply of source. And well, with the depositor source relay, I can have like 7 jars here, so we do have a huge battery, and that is good. Another problem that we have is that when you cannot measure something, managing it is kind of a pain. I have nothing to measure the aura within a chunk, and apparently you guys have been telling me that I have to make an environmental eye. It's actually not a very bad recipe, it's just that we have to fight a boss in order to get some phantoplasm. And I think for that we need to get the haunted bell. And this is why I always take the bell. It can be anything from autumn. Okay, I take you. Very good. So let us go and meet our fight. I still have Oreos, right? Yes. Some of the bosses are crazy, so we're going to do it here, far away from our base. Hello, handsome. Well, this is easy. Thank you. Oh, it gives you 1. Jerk. So, it's 1 Spectre Eye, 4 Barks, 1 Golden Leaf, actually 2 Golden Leaves, and 1 Silver. Some Phyto Grow, and we're good. Thank you. Ah, it does show you the aura. I don't know what is considered to be good. This is apparently not good, because it's too low. And if I plant 1 more Rose of the Oblivion and drop an Eye of the Ender, how will it change everything? Well, it's going up. We have to do a lot of crafting with this altar today, and this is why I was worried about the aura. Now we know what to do. I was claiming some of the rewards and we did manage to get 2 generating floras. Unfortunately, it's not the one that we want. But one of the things that we have to work towards is actually generating some mana, and we are going to go with Kekemoris because it's relatively easy to automate. The problem is that we need a Masticator scale, which doesn't have a recipe, so I'm guessing we have to summon him. You look beautiful. Okay, it's not that bad. We need to make the altar of birthing, and we need summoning crystals. I made 2 for decoration, so we're going to take them. Because since we made this place, I've never been here. We also need to have a spawner, and I'm guessing any spawner will do. This might sound very weird to you, but I'm sure I saw a mimic swimming in water. I don't know, it could be the beer. As usual, if I have not messed up anything, this should be the recipe, and we have to wait for the night. Somebody mentioned I can make a hammock? Yes, purple hammock. We are getting starlight, that is good. I got the token of anger as a quest reward, and I wanted to see how you would craft it. Komodo dragon spit. Oh, I have 1. Don't know how. But I need 1 more. Thank you, thank you. I remember that I saw a Komodo dragon somewhere around here, but the problem is I can't find it. Okay. That wasn't planned. I swear it wasn't planned. I literally went an entire circle. Mob imprisonment tool, I guess. I don't want to kill him just in case he's the last one. So it's a good thing that we didn't kill him and brought him back alive, because apparently it's a rare drop, like the antlers. So I guess we drop you down here. and I run away. Also seems that rotten flesh makes them happy. You know, I just don't want him to bite me. Oh, 1 stack. 2 stack. Ooh, we're friends. Hello. This is fun. And slightly stupid. Anyhow, you're not a horse. We want you to spit. Yes. He spits. And actually, I think we just needed the one. Yeah. I mean, because we already have 1 spit. You might think that some of the things that we are doing today are going to be unnecessary because we kind of have flight. The issue is that we're also progressing. Because, you know, I have to upgrade my altar, I need the altar of birthing, I need to generate mana, and so on and so forth. So the aura in the nether is garbage. It's red. I also thought the altar of birthing is just 1 block. No, apparently it's a multi-block, so I had to gather some resources. I have been reading the wiki and it seems that the Masticator is actually the boss of the Undergarden, who is a work in progress. And in order to summon him, we actually had everything except the shadow gem, which was relatively easy to craft. We have more than 1 stack of Nuit God shard. Anyways, I'm not sure how it works, but maybe it's something that we should capture. Oh, and Spirit of Birthing. Do I run? Do I have to right click? Oh, it's honey glazed ham. Oh, that is honey glazed ham. It says drop everything on the ground, close to the altar, and the process will begin automatically. I did notice, that was a plate of honey glazed ham. We need the actual platter, which is something that I ran out. And I don't think I can silk touch that one, but fear not. Here is the actual platter. That was supposed to be my main source of food, so yeah, we had everything in the fridge. So, honey glazed ham, shadow gem, token of anger, forgotten ingot, spirit of birthing. Again, nothing happened. Is this something that has to be done in the Undergarden? Let us try and summon a slime. That works. Maybe the aura has to be higher? Did something happen? Okay, hello. Oh, I can't put you in a mob imprisonment. Sure. Well, on a positive note, he dropped 7. So yes, the aura in the chunk was not enough, and this is why we could not summon him. And currently, it's also 0. We are going to fix the aura system today, but for the moment, we just use 1 Rose of the Oblivion. And I don't know, is this a negative effect from lacking aura, or did the boss did that to me? Just before we proceed any further, there are a few things that we have to do. I have to add more storage drawers, because, well, we are getting so many items from so many places that I can't really put them inside the refined storage system. So I was wondering if we can put a trim over here and add 1 more drawer. Yes, you are not going to need additional controllers. So I just have to disconnect you. You know, just for a second until I can set it up. Yes, now that it's locked, we're good. With the addition of these drawers over here and the other one which I made at the other side of the base, our storage situation seems to be much better. Cause you know, they're not all red. Now that the storage situation has been dealt with, let us do some grind. Well, I did the grind, I just missed something in the recipe. This is not a rock crystal, it's an attuned rock crystal. And how do you attune a rock crystal? Well, you're going to need an attunement altar, which this is the recipe for it. And wait a minute, it gets much better. And you have to sacrifice the Guardian of Gaia. That's not gonna happen, at least not anytime soon. I also ran into a bit of a problem. Hello? Oh, it was a boss. Anyways, I was going to say that we ran into another problem. I have fought the Guardian of Gaia maybe 10 or 12 times and he did not drop the Pinkinator. Which is not really good, but the quest book tells you that he's supposed to drop it. Considering that the Guardian of Gaia fight is quite expensive, I think we have to go with the ritual, I guess. My problem with this ritual is that we need pink ruin. How do you get a pink ruin? You need to combine white and red. And obviously we don't have either one. There is a recipe in order to convert different types of corundum using starlight, but I have been unsuccessful. I mean, I'm assuming this should work because otherwise a collector crystal does require an attunement altar, which is a crazy recipe. But this is not working. So we have literally 1 blank ruin, thankfully, which if we use this recipe we're going to get only 1 pink ruin, but if we convert it into a red ruin and then try to craft white ruin using corundum, thank you. Thank you. That should hopefully give me 2 pink runes. Yes. Okay. Then we're not that screwed. Well, it has been a while later, and after a wild goose chase of gathering resources, I think we're ready. Come on. Give me my block. So in order to summon the pink wither, this is the recipe obviously, we need to sacrifice the wither. I'm not sure if I have to kill him manually or automatic also counts. So I am going to go manually. Obviously, for some reason this ritual also does not require to have a book, and we just need the charm. I'm hoping he's not going to ruin everything. No, he's good. So, you're dead. Did it count? Yes. Hello. Don't run away. Don't think you can put him inside a mob imprisonment tool, can you? No. But you can write him. Oh no, you can't. So how do I take you to my base? Well, this is a bit annoying. I think in 1.12 you could have write him like a horse, but I could be wrong. Well, for the moment we are sure that he cannot escape. Let us find a solution using our Snuvoo. And just out of curiosity, a stasis chamber is not gonna happen. A syringe with a turtle, syringe with a witch, and syringe with an enderman. Cause you know, one way or the other we have to do that for ether gas, so yeah. I just wanted him not to move. There could be many ways of doing this, but I'm going to use the blink spell from our Snuvoo. How does it work? Well, normally if you cast it as a projectile, it just teleports you. It's like an ender pearl, but with a huge range. And if you have a warp scroll and you bound it to a location, well, it should teleport you to that location. We just need to start making a spell, and I think what we have to do is that we put the book, which is on blink, and then sneak right click, maybe it was the parchment? Okay, yeah. You put down the parchment, you sneak right click with the book. So this is a spell turret parchment for projectile blink. For the moment, let us do a very small test. I'm going to have a barrel over there. We're going to put the parchment inside. There is going to be a spell turret, which is going to fire that spell, and obviously some source. So it is going to fire a projectile and hopefully is going to teleport me into the cage that I want to. We will see. Oh no, spell turrets have changed, no? Oh no, they haven't changed. I have to put the warp scroll inside the barrel and you get the parchment? Yes. Haha, it works. It teleports me into that cage. And if we want to target him, this seems to be a nice location. So again, we have the warp scroll in the barrel, the turret is set with the spell. Go to your cage. And please don't suffocate to death. Yes, he's in the cage. That's perfect. And he seems to be very happy. So here is the drill. And how do we get pink slime? We need a pink laser lens and a few of these laser drills. Well, it does seem that we're lucky. I have all the ingredients. It's just going to take a little bit of time. Because you know, we need this focus matrix that requires reactor glass, and well, this is the recipe. Wait a minute. Do you consume half a stack per recipe? Oh boy. Well, maybe we're not as ready as I thought. That should be 2 matrices, and what are we missing? Oh. Well, it's not cheap, I guess. Well, I just set up the recipes, and it seems that this mod pack has a horrifying sense of humor. Why do you need 250 coils? I don't even have a pattern for coils because I buy them. Well, let me do some patterns, I guess. Well, that took a while, but here is the recipe. It's amazing. There's no way in the world that I can order 2, right? Yeah. I mean, I can, but getting refined obsidian at this very moment is incredibly expensive and time consuming. This one is not very important, I just have to convert the blocks. So, if I have not done anything wrong, here is a pink laser lens. We have 1 laser drill, and if we entangle the block, we should get some pink slime. No, it's empty. I think I forgot to hook it up to power. Well, now it's working. I have 1 speed upgrade, which is not great. Why did he take damage? Oh no, he's fine. But this is incredibly slow and I need like 200 of these. Yeah, we are going to need much more lasers, but I just noticed I can make everything super cheap. We can make an enrichment chamber. I don't know last time what the hell we were missing, but I'm guessing now we have everything. That will boost up my production of refined obsidian, because at this very moment, if I want to order more drills, well, refined obsidian is a pain. But enrichment chamber is going to make it much cheaper. You need refined obsidian. Okay. The problem with refined obsidian ingot is that you need 16 refined obsidian dust in order to make 1 ingot. But enriched obsidian has a value of 8, so this should be much easier. So can you make me 2? Thank you. So yes, enrichment chamber makes it much more efficient. I also need to automate the engineer's workbench, but for the moment, we just need a few rods. And by rods, I meant electrodes. I know that we can order 1 more laser. Yes, but can I order 1 more? You don't have a recipe for iron gear? How does that work? The issue is that I'm lazy. Sometimes I craft things by hand and well, now it's starting to show up. I did not hook up our capacitor factory to our refined storage system, so for the moment it's a bit manual. And what else? Well, they're not that important. Although I still need to fix our mana situation. It is a fact that I'm not a very smart person. So I decided to work towards the stasis chamber so that we can also get ether gas. The problem is that, as you guys remember, we're going to need an enderman, we're going to need a witch, and we're going to need a turtle. How would you get a turtle spawn egg if you can't find one? Well, you're going to need a much more rare turtle. I haven't seen one. And during the time that I was making that speech, the only turtle that I found ran away. And it literally took me, I don't know, 45 minutes to find him. Next time we're not going to talk, I'll just find one. Ah yes, I saw him. Hello, beautiful. You're actually coming home with me because I might have to heal you. I can heal you. Yes. So we take one sample, we heal you. Actually, I can take a few samples. I have turtle and enderman. And you're coming home. I'm guessing witches are going to be the easiest part if someone is alive. You're a villager, good. Go out. You know, I personally don't have a problem. We can do this right here. Give me your blood. Did you kill my witch? Sorry, turtle, you stay here for a while, and you have fun. Good. We were much closer to making a stasis chamber than I expected, so let us get started. The first item that we are going to need is a pink slime ingot. I have already set the patterns. It is going to consume 2 buckets of pink slime, the fluid, but it does going to give us 4. And a teeny tiny bit of sludge, which I'm actually going to void. Another problem that we have is that in order to make the templates from RFTools utility, we're going to need infused diamonds. And infused diamonds are also a pain to make because they need mineral resin and sky slime. You know, it's like the infused ender pearl, which required liquid chorus and ender slime. Well, sky slime is everywhere, so we have it. And for mineral resin, I'm using a fluid extractor and it is connected to this ender tank. Therefore, crafting it is going to be slow, but doable. That being said, I have already crafted the modules, and the only thing we need in order to make the stasis chamber is this. Advanced machine frame. What does it need? Well, it does need the pink slime ingots, but also molten pink ender slime. That is basically a combination of pink slime and ender slime. And do you know why it's not working? Because this tank is garbage. Yeah, I can't take it out. It's fine, we're going to have a new tank with molten blaze. It needs a higher heat, I don't really know why. But it does give you molten pink ender slime. And I was hoping the ratio is going to be 1:1. It's not 1:1. We take 2 more buckets, just in case. 5 buckets seems to be fine. I'm not exactly sure, but does Tinker still do this? Yes. And that is the pink ender slime. Okay, good. We're not getting the wrong fluid. How many buckets did I have? Oh, we're done. So as usual, that goes on top of a tank, like so. And I have already set the pattern, so we should be able to make our first advanced machine frame. And literally no hiccups. Great! This is a great moment for us, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. Do you actually know why it's important? Well, a few episodes ago I did tell you that your progress in this mod pack is determined by which type of machine frame that you can craft. So until today, we were here. It's not great, but it's like mid-game. Advanced machine frame gives you end mid-game stuff. And once we get ether gas, there's nothing to stop us. Because with this we can craft literally every single machine that we want. And I can even get antimatter. Not in one day, obviously. For the moment, one stasis chamber will do. Okay, I had to go to the muffler and shut him up because he was too loud. Essentially, here's how we're going to do that. We're going to have a stasis chamber over here. And that is the working area, so that's good. Which also means I should be able to make the same frame that I made for the other pink guy. You know, we want things to be standard. And sturdy and beautiful. This is why we're using blocks of steel. Some panzer glass in the front, and I was hoping I have more of you, but well, we have 5. That should do for now. And correct me if I'm wrong, he's not going to explode, right? Oh, this is not a good cable. It's not transferring much power. We go with elite cables? Maybe? Yeah, this is much better. I know that there is an energy efficiency upgrade, which... oh, okay, we can craft it now. Actually, once we get ether gas, we can even craft tier 2. Because after that, we should be able to make the elite control circuits. So if I go in, I'm fine? I don't get this. So why isn't it affecting me? Who cares? Let us get it over with. Okay. I had a heart attack, but we're good. And we have access to your beautiful head. That's also good. I'm gonna drill into your head. We have a slight problem, but it's just a slight problem. Do you see this progress bar? Every 50 ticks, I'm consuming 1.5 million RF. That's 30,000 RF per tick just to keep this guy stable? That's a lot. I'm guessing I'm going to need a new reactor soon. Now that we have access to advanced machine frame, making the fluid laser base is relatively easy, and it's auto-craftable. So we don't have to go with this recipe anymore. But making the laser base is still a pain. So unfortunately, we are going to have ether gas, but we are going to have garbage production rates. Oh, this is the wrong one. My bad. You are the base, you are the drill. And here is your power. And one thing that I keep forgetting is that we're going to need a purple lens, which goes in. No. No progress. I don't know, it might give us oil. Yes, this is much better. So it's a bit weird. For pink slime, I have the drill here, right? For ether gas, I have to put it over there, literally on top of his head. Ah, he's glitched. Okay, but in any case, we are getting ether gas very slowly, and these are expensive. We just have to gather resources so that we can make more drills, we can get faster ether gas, and we're good. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's also a good time to wrap up the episode. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. Till the next one, bye bye.